Hello everyone, it is the Deafening Silence coming at you with another video, ASMR style. I mentioned, I think in my first video, sort of describing what we were going to be doing, that comics was going to be involved. And of course I'm going to do, DC and Marvel, big time stuff, especially Ultimate Spider-Man, but I also wanted to look at some comics that maybe lesser known, people that would never even know about him, good stuff. And I don't know how to pronounce his name. I know the last name is Sejic, like Stjepan Sejic. He goes by Vigil on DeviantArt, and I got onto him from that particular area. He got really popular making like satirical stuff involving DC and Marvel characters, and usually were just doodles and sketches that he would make when he ever came up with an idea in between working on his regular comics like Rat Queens, or you may have seen him do an Aquaman recently. But for example, he had a particular piece where it's Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean Grey, and Wolverine is trying to pop his claws, and one of them is stuck because of carpal tunnel. And Cyclops is like, you want me to take a look at it? And it looks like he's fixing to blast his, beam, and Wolverine's like, bite me, or whatever, But anyway, I wanted to show off his stuff because he's an excellent storyteller and artist. He does both the art and writing in here, and he's great at dialogue and world building and conversations between characters and facial expressions dictating, how they're really feeling and everything. And so, if you guys like this, I will do readings of other comics as well as this series. But I figured I'd go ahead and bring this now just to sort of show off, everything. And if there's glare blocking off some of the dialogue or you can't see it well, don't worry, I'm going to read everything. You're not going to miss a single detail. So let's begin. Hang on, officer. Ambulance is on the way. Officer, oh yeah, funny story. So it was Halloween. I was coming from a costume party. This guy was trying to rob two girls in an alley. I figured I might scare him off. It was dark enough. The gun I carried was fake. His wasn't. Oh God, he's bleeding like a faucet. Maya, they said in 5 minutes. First girl to actually pay attention to me in years. Figures. This is not so. Officer? Not bad at all, Samuel Lewis. It was a noble death. However, your passing on is still debatable. What? Who? Holy crap. Who are you? Isn't it obvious? Really? Who? Isn't it obvious, Sam? I'm Santa Claus. And I'm in dire need. And I'm here because I'm in dire need of some elves. And then we get this nasty looking little full page artwork here. 12 years later. Death. O blessed Reaper, we call upon thee. By the blood oath of the seven, we bind you to the mortal realm. Sealed by blood, sealed by spirit. Pale keeper of... Pale keeper of this... Oh, what the beep. Now, I just have to say here real quick, sorry if immersion is broken by me not swearing, but I'm not going to do it on here because I'm trying to keep this stuff advertiser friendly in case I ever get somewhere with this channel. Just saying. Who's the clown? Do you find us amusing? Extremely. Please, just ignore me. This stuff is... Carry on, this stuff is priceless. Is a blessed ritual. Ancient knowledge passed on for centuries. Our views on its priceless nature may differ. Yep, grade A ancient knowledge there. Keep it up. It's gonna work great. I see. We have a skeptic here. A sad blind man walking in his little world, oblivious of the eldritch forces that run it from the shadows. Your presence here is quite undesirable. Eldritch forces. Boy, I could tell you of things of Eldritch forces that would turn your hair white. And if you hadn't noticed, this is Sam, who died earlier. Who are you anyway? Some kind of gravedigger? What, because of my tools here? No, I'm merely a digging enthusiast. So what's it going to be, sunshine? How do you want to play this? Bah, let's go. This Philistine's presence has disturbed the aether. Yeah, no, that's what it was. Disrupted aether. These sad little dweebs have been crawling under the rocks more and more recently, reading their little occultism R.Us books, chanting their little nursery rhymes, hoping beyond hope that there's somebody at the other end of the line heeding their call. They would pee themselves if they knew. You want me to teach of the dark things in the shadows? If you ever saw what lurks behind the veil, you'd find out that you can be scared too. Death. You seem annoyed. Seeing you helps. Not something I usually hear, but it is appreciated. And this is Bernadette. He calls her Bernie. Gotta figure out a better way to do this, huh? So, what happened? Just some wannabe occultists annoyed me. Any of them gifted? Nah. Then why dwell? Listening to them glorifying the enemy, and after we just lost Karen, it just feels like they were spitting in the faces of our fallen. I was playing it cool and all, Bernie, but I swear I was half a step away. Clan Lau and Cranston had fallen, Sam. What? How? It was a well-organized attack. Necromancers seemed to be targeting the new recruits, claiming they're Veil Rippers. I had to warn you, Sam. Bernadette the Reaper? She's our general in this war. Grief is a luxury for her. In the last 12 years, I learned this well, so I found my own ways of helping her. Well, if those necromantic idiots come visiting, I'll bury them. I have the tools. At most times, I can cheer her up. Not always. I'm sorry, Bernie. You knew them better than I did. It's fine, Sam. I'll move on. I always do. We all do. It's just, I've been around for a long time. I forget many things. Everyone does. But I remember every member of the Vigil I ever recruited. Never forget we chose to fight this battle. It has been especially bad these last few years. I'm just burned out. I keep losing friends left and right, and I just... Seriously, Sam, if you die, I'll kill you. That reminds me of Mass Effect 2 when Grunt's headed up to the elevator and he's like, if I die here, I'll kill him. I don't know if he took inspiration from that or not, but you can see he's got really great character building between each other, in dialogue and stuff. Bernie, during my second year, I took down a Janus single-handedly. I know. My fourth year, I went eastward on 2 crones and lived. Not even Anubis can make that claim. And you keep reminding him. Dang right. Just be careful. Please, Bernie. I eat necromancers for... Bernie? Mortal people still can't see you, right? Yep. Then how the heck did you get that player? It's a birthday gift from Marlene. You have a birthday? I do now. Marlene was an orphan, Her adopted parents gave her a birthday, so she felt like giving me one. Well, happy birthday then. Thank you, Sam. Still, it's a little... Sam. Yeah, I am thousands of years old. Irony is not lost on me. I must go warn the others now. Stay vigilant, Sam. Yes, Mom. By the way, you were totally fishing for that happy birthday. Maybe. And then we get a nice transition here. Maybe. Fine, John. I love you too. There. Happy? Well, baby, finally. John, chill. We're in public. Clara, screw public. Check, please. Yeah, he would throw in that little trope, huh? By the way, at what point do I actually get those flowers? Oh, right. Isn't that funny? I forgot for a moment. Actually, these are not for you. They're for my dad. Oh yeah, it's today, isn't it? Yeah. I guess it had to be this day. Never mind. I was actually thinking of visiting his grave. I mean, you don't have to go. Of course I'll go, John. And like I said, he's great at doing expressions, just sort of building it up. You really are one of a kind, Clara. He said with all the enthusiasm of a man about to see a proctologist with cold hands. Sorry, my mind is in a dark place. Yes, please go with me. So, we going or what? Very well, my love, let's go. My love, that will take some getting used to. John, sorry, a bunch of things on my mind. Like, lack of courage, lack of strength. Just, this is the one place where I know my dad is gone. Anywhere else I can pretend that he's just, away. But here there's no pretending. Here memories awaken. He was always there for me when I needed him. But in his hour of need I could do nothing. Cancer was eating him from within. I was powerless. I can't pretend to know how you feel. I'm barely on speaking terms with my own family. And of course, as they're coming in, these guys are walking off. Dang shovel dumping butthole. Dude, just let it go. A good parent can make all the difference in your life. Yeah, so can a bad one. There he is. Hey. Hey, Dad. Been a while. John, someone drew something in front of the grave. It is an old symbol from the age of Solomon. So, like your tattoo? You have been paying attention. Yes, similar to my tattoo, but much more powerful. What do you mean by powerful? John? Oh, buddy. Look what he's got there. It's just an old myth my professor taught me. But why is it on your father's grave? Clara, do you believe in an afterlife? I don't really know. People who made this sigil did. In fact, it was more than mere belief. They knew it for a fact. They made contact with an old power and learned much. For instance, we know that life is fragile, fleeting, and death final. I used to think this was inevitable, but she taught me better, revealed the truth about death and the Pale Court. She, Pale Court John, what are you... Clara, or I do love you, Clara. Strangely, this was never part of our plan. John, you are freaking me out. Still, it changes nothing. This is bigger than both of us. And he shunked her. I ask no forgiveness, but I am sorry. That's a Logan Paul reference there, sounds like. I know it hurts, Clara. It hurts me just as much. But the pain will soon end, or end soon. You're part of something bigger now. John. Choking noises. Clara, I wish it could have gone differently. But you are one of the gifted. Like me, you can break the veil. And I need you to do that now. Do it, dang you. I've broken your body and heart. Release your hatred. Thank you. Now come for me, Vigil. I know you are close. Face me. Face us. Come, Vigil. I can smell your presence. Hey now, that's new. You rang, Necromancer, and there is our prey. Oh, for crying out loud. This crap again. What is it with you Necromancer guys and your obsessive need to take your shirts off around me? I'm guessing you are called the Digger. What gave it away? Now, mind telling me what you are... Oh, what the... Boy, I will beeping bury you. You will try. Of course, we gotta get a Star Wars quote in there, right? Anakin Skywalker. Style. Oh, I'm not big on trying. You get some nasty creature here he's killing. Now, about that whole burying you business. No, by all means. Keep digging. That sure is a fine posse you got there, kiddo. That all of them? Well, the important ones are fashionably late. Pity. Because, Necromancer, it's time to say hi to my boys. And we get this semi-full page spread here. They will miss an amazing butt whooping. Took you long enough, Samuel. Now stand aside, and we shall have the blood of our enemy upon our blades. That necromancer has a fine nose. I shall take it. Of course, you'd have a problem with noses, huh? One at a time, men. There is enough bloodbath for everyone. You talk nonsense, Samuel. There's barely enough bloodbath here to wash my armpits. Good to know, Gunner. Gross, but good to know. And now that everyone has a dance partner, shall we? Wham! Let me get this nasty multi-headed creature here. You have work to do. We have thoughts. We have purpose. We have voice. We can speak. Be proud, Samuel. At least you take your punches like a man. Not much comfort. Comfort is for women and soft men. Gunner, shut the... Oh crap, everyone take cover. From that, you are a funny man, Samuel. I shall wear its skulls as a... Gunner, you okay? Give me a wink and I will be whole again. This beast is after you now, and there's little glory in dying a fool. Samuel, summoner. Look, I probably should. Kill him and get me his veil ripper. Well, this battle just took a nosedive down a clogged toilet. A greater banshee. How the beep did a little punk like him manage to drag that thing through. The girl? Is it because of her? Got this nasty thing here. Crap, it had to be a banshee. Oh, shut the beep up already. Oh, you mother. Boom. Well, ain't this just too dang familiar? Laying against some wall and about to die. I hate banshees. Got hit by a lesser one once. My ears were ringing. I couldn't walk till Bernie fixed it. A single touch from her and I was good as new. And boy, could I use that touch right about now. Bernie, I need you. Now would be good. This is where it ends, Digger. Partying over Necromancer. Look behind you. Hugin, destroy that Necromancer. Gladly. You can see he shapeshifts. Been a while since I feasted on some banshee. Dang, so easy to forget just how powerful Hugin really is. I mean, I did wear that banshee out. Well, yes, you did. And thank you. Anytime, Sam. And then we get this full double page spread. He got huge. Necromancers cringed with fear at a mere mention of the raven. Oh, sure, they feared the Reaper, but it was more of an abstract fear. As my friend James the Card Master liked to say, Bernie was way too high level to fight them. Hugin, on the other hand, he was a tangible, powerful threat. I taught the Necromancers to respect the Digger, but oh yes, they feared the Raven. I must run. Sam, I got this. Can't have you leaving just yet. You left a door open and there's a vicious draft. Can't have that. Yeah. What did you do to me? I sealed your gift. No more talking to monsters under the bed. You Vigil of all. You. The Reaper. Have we met? You took my father. You. Yak. What's happening? I feel like I'm eroding. I'm sorry about your father, but you are mistaken about me. I do not take lives. I guard them. What did you do to me? Your link with the enemy has been severed. Your gift was taken away, and with it your soul was damaged. An unfortunate yet inevitable consequence. Sam? Yeah. Was he the only necromancer here? Uh-huh. Then why is the tear in the veil not closing? It's certainly not the banshee that's keeping it open. Had a good meal. Scrumptious. Eugen, have you ever seen a tear like this one? Not since Heinrich's uprising. This does feel similar. So it's not just me then. What are we talking here? Girl's soul is linked to the tear. She's keeping it open. However, she is gifted. So you can break the link? Yes. I can claim her for the Death Vigil. If I don't, this tear will destroy her. You know, if anyone saw this, yeah, it'd be awkward. But she would freak out if I was to wake her in the middle of that rift. Clara, awaken. And as you can see, her hair's starting to turn white. I always loved how you can touch someone and know their name. It's a good icebreaker. That it is. What happened? Clara Jenkins, don't be scared. I'm here for you. Page turn. As you can expect. No, get away from me. Please calm down. Let me explain. I can't say that's not very ASMR-esque, but... Drag her out of that rift, Sam. Don't want her to get freaked out. You should have seen when we brought back James. She ended up chasing him for 12 city blocks. Okay, look. Do I look anything like this? Seriously, Clara, calm down. Just listen. Oh God. This is real. I'm dead? Yes. He killed me. He did. It gets worse. I don't know how he did it, but somehow your soul is used to feed that tear and keep it open. Feed, you mean? It will destroy you. Clara? I can't vomit, can I? No. Crap. That either. Even the dead have their stages of dealing with death, but in the end, we do just that. We deal with it. We have to. I'm sorry, Clara. You got dragged into our world, into our war. Can I leave? Like, if I go far from this tear thing? I don't think so. There's a way to break the link, though. I can claim your soul and make you one of the Vigil. What's the Vigil? We are the Death Vigil, girl, safekeepers of all life. What? The bird just spoke. Bird has a name. I'm Eugen, Elder of the Vigil. I love the look. You know, I miss being able to puke. I never thought I would ever miss that, but I do. And my hair is now white. Why not? Okay, so what's the Death Vigil? Ancient league of immortal protectors burdened with duty of preventing the primordial enemy from escaping the underplane of existence and devouring all life. You get all that? Is devouring the right word? Drinking it up? Sucking up like spaghetti? Never tried that. You ate worms. This is not a peeping joke. And as you see her get mad, her eyes change color. Oh, no tears. Just like that Johnson baby shampoo. I'm sorry, Clara, right? Clara, I'm Sam, and I've been with the Vigil for 12 years now. Trust me, we had no intentions of belittling your shock or fear. It's just, with Vigil, you see a lot of real crazy stuff. So after a while, you learn to just kind of roll with it. It's not you. It's him. Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, he's still here. You stupid piece of crap. You scum-gargling, crap-chewing son of a... He's got a lot of cussing going on. You're hurting my ad revenue, sir. What's wrong with him? You might say he is now dead on the inside. He has been sealed. It's not pretty, but it's inevitable. I know it's not much, but if you join us, you will be corporeal, so you can kick him in the balls properly. It is tempting. So presuming I say yes, where do we take it from here? First, I'll claim you for the Vigil and seal this tear before... What the heck is that? Ugh. Before that... Ishtadur en hagro venadre danum karetsin. Yeah, this guy may be a bit out of my league. Agreed. Clara, could you please close your eyes for a minute? What? But we must... Please, I don't want you to see me like this. And then we got all that text there. Well, that's the end of that. Clara. You may open your eyes now, Clara. What? Where is it? Taken care of now. For now, but we must break your link to the tear, Clara, and I only know of one way to do that. If I join the Vigil, right, you fight these things? Yes. I can't fight. You can learn. Within the Vigil, you'll find new friends. You'll have a new family. I need your answer now, Clara Jenkins. Are you with us? And not joining you means I die for good. So my choice is not much of a choice, is it? Yes, this terror will burn you out, and that will be the end of you. But no, as a Vigil member, you will be corporeal and you will not age. As far as perks go, you could do worse. However, I do recommend staying away from your family and friends for their safety. Yeah, that won't be hard. Being a member of the Vigil means having dangerous enemies, but I can promise you, and I actually read it wrong, you go up here and then here. So, let me just go through that text there. And then we get all this. And then we get the end here. Yeah, I know you have me, you won't be dead. Well, I guess that's that. John failed. Sorry. Got this. Maria. Up here, Wolf. John failed. He was sealed. That arrogant idiot. I told him he was in over his head, but he refused my assistance. It doesn't matter. Others were more successful. I see. Cranston's cane. Who took him down? Michaels. Impressive. Yes, but far from enough. We still need 6 more. And you see the different items there, fallen veil rippers and the death vigil that had them. And then next issue. And that's it. So this was kind of a sloppy showing in my opinion. Yes, it was sloppy. But hopefully you got a good sense of the story and where it's at and everything like that. And hopefully I did a good job reading it for you. If you like the story and want to see more, let me know and I shall play more. But I also plan to do comics of DC and Marvel, like I said. So that's going to do it from here. Like I said, he's so good at world building and dialogue and relationships between characters and all that. So I really enjoyed him. Would love to read more of his stuff. So, but we've been over 30 minutes now. I say that's a good length. So I'm going to sign off for now. Until next time, Deafening Silence out. Take care, everybody.